What's up, superstars? Back with another video. You got Superstar Rob and you got Superstar Nation. How you guys doing? Guys, beating me up every single time. If you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button. Join the Superstar fam. Hit the bell notification button to get every single video every single day. We do not miss. We're here every single day. Also, thank you to all our VIPs. $2.99 a month at the star beside your name after a spreadsheet giveaways. You know how much we appreciate all the VIPs. Holding strong month after month. It's incredible how steady the VIP support is. So thank you guys so much for your support. And very, very soon, the super duper rares are right around the corner. So keep an eye out for that. You can reach out to us anytime on Twitter, Instagram, or Discord. Make sure you join the Superstar Money Discord. It's a great way to contact. Join the rest of Superstar Nation. Some of the smartest, best people in the space are in the Superstar Money Discord. It's in our description below. We also run a lot of giveaways through it. So make sure you join the Discord, because if you do participate in our SUP, sometimes you gotta use the Discord to tell us that you did certain things, so I can give you stars at the end of the month that might win you some prizes. And that's called the Superstar Utility Program. You can become a VIP member. You can mint the Cryptoids with our link below. We are Cryptoids ambassadors. So if you do use our affiliate link and you let us know, we will provide you with stars so that maybe you win something at the end of the month. You can also buy a Superstar Money hat. And any stars that you do, 50% of them will be rolled over into the following month. And we've had a lot of people win through the rollover. So we're very happy about that. We want to make sure everybody who does support our channel has a chance to get something back in return if we're able to. And then just a reminder that we do have some VeVe utility. We just gave away 1 million Omi, thankfully. We accomplished our dream. We gave away 1 million Omi. Shout out to Rich for winning that. He came on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and he won. But we're also doing VeVe utility right now through the bond poster. You can win 100 million Omi. This is Joe's missed airdrop, so he wants to get vengeance on it and do a giveaway through it. Just make sure that you list the poster for 280 gems and then post a screenshot in our verified Starboy chat, because you have to be a Starboy holder in order to get this. And then we're giving away a 1-day Disney theme park pass for partner statue holder and Starboy holders, listed for 3.333 million gems. Lots of people have already entered. Post a screenshot of your Starboy in our verified Starboy chat so that we know, and then you've entered the raffle, okay? And then lastly, we're very proud to actually have an opportunity to give away 1 million Omi. We did it, guys. We're so happy. And great thing to Rick. And it was just amazing. It was an amazing time. Okay, shout out Bones. Bones saying we interviewed Will, the CEO of Cryptoid. If you guys want, make sure you can check out our video from yesterday. We had a nice AMA with them, all community questions. The questions weren't even ours. We didn't even come up with our own. We just took everybody's feedback and we gave the questions that the community wanted to hear. He was a trooper for showing up. He had a long day, so we're very happy to get that in. Bones just letting everybody know that he did confirm that in December we will be getting an items tab, and then around then we should be able to start seeing golden tickets, posters, comics, and surprise gifts. And they're all going to be airdropped to us after it's activated. So they've done amazing updates to their coding that allows them now to roll out new features. And they said that by December we should have our backpack functionality expanded to start getting things like golden tickets and everything. And Cryptoids, we're going to see some crazy stuff from Cryptoids over the next 6 months, he said. You guys should watch that interview. They got the mobile app. Within the mobile app, they're going to have an AR function. They're going to have a game and arcade function. It's going to be really, really cool. And don't forget, they have some of the best IP in the world now, and they're continuing to grow. Who knows what they're going to come up with next? And you got to keep in mind their whole phygital aspect with that whole Mattel backing. Who knows what they're going to do in the physical space? You know, we saw Pudgy Penguins at Walmart and all that. I wouldn't put it out of their league with Mattel backing them the way that they are. Who knows what's going to happen with that? Huge shout out to Puddin' Cheeks. Put out a really, really interesting, amazing, funny video. Make sure you give Puddin' Cheeks some support. This is an Omi video too, so it's very, very fitting that, of course, I think he's a master at filming. He's a great content creator. So give him some support. Yeah, Blue and Beta, Club 424. We gave it utility. We're going to give him more utility. So great. Look at that. Look at that shirt. Great job, Puddin'. Great job. Huge shout out to Biscuits. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Are you serious? She actually pulled it off. She said, surprise Superstar Money. You guys have done amazing things for the community between your giveaways and fun unboxing streams. Made this appreciation for all that you do. Amazing. Look at the detail, the quality. This was all 3D printed. We know she got that 3D printer going on. She did a great, amazing job with her work. We love it. I think we got to make some more of these. You guys can let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in one of these. Maybe we can get something going on with her, some partnership, start producing these for the Superstar fam. I don't know. We got to figure it out. Danny the Bull had a nice stream today. Make sure you guys check it out. He did his reaction to Dan Crawler's interview. So make sure you give Danny the Bull some support. We were on his stream. I think it was last week now. So great guy. Congratulations to Star Wars Girl, Dilla Star, and Raphael. You guys had won our 5-cube giveaway as part of Star Wars Volume 2 with Cryptoids. So congratulations to you. You all got emails, so you can always make sure you can go and check your email, and you should get an email confirming that you did in fact win. And yeah, great job, guys. And guys, we love rewarding this. We love giveaways. We love giving back to the Superstar fam. So very happy that you guys can all get those 5 cubes. Shout out Evaluate. Remember, we did a video talking about other Flow blockchain apps. People are building on Flow blockchain, and they're building these marketplaces, right? So we have Evaluate. I believe, if I remember correctly, if you look at the schedule here, you have Cryptoids 10:30 a.m. It says right there, Flow Trade-a-thon, and it has Cryptoids at 10:30 a.m. It says, join us for an electioneering live stream marathon featuring dozens of special guest NFT giveaways and real life Evaluate swag. So you can see that there's something going on here. You got NBA Top Shot. We know that there's some partnerships going on. Joe and I have speculated that these platforms may enable third-party marketplaces, trading, loaning. So these other Flow blockchain-based apps, they may be able to link with Cryptoids and with any other Flow blockchain-based projects. And let's see what happens, right? Because it's all about trading. It says you could trade Flow NFTs with fellow collectors. And why is Cryptoids there? So Will's talked a lot about third-party functionality when it comes to marketplace, and I just think this is the path. This is where we're going with this. So we got to make sure we check that out. That's happening. It looks like tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. and we have Cryptoids at 10:30 a.m. Pacific. So definitely got to check that out. So we'll see. And then Cryptoids will be unboxing some cubes, which is pretty cool, on the giveaway, and they're going to give away to live stream viewers. So that's great. And then last thing, that we are Cryptoids. This is the last thing. We are Cryptoids ambassadors. So make sure if you are going to buy Cryptoids anyways, you can use our affiliate link here and let me know in the Discord so I can give you stars. You may win something at the end of the month. Okay. All right. So actually, let me start off with the Discord here. So Joe and I have been taking a more active role recently in the VeVe Discord. We interviewed Eagle and we talked about the Discord with him, and he gave us a huge rundown. So we said, okay, we're already part of the community. We want to make sure we support, and we're going to get more active in the Discord. So I started hanging out in the Omi chat. Obviously, we got the worst mod there put in, but by worst mod, he meant best mod. Yeah, so we took a look, and sure enough, we had some good discussion here. Now, this isn't Putin was warning us. This is an official VeVe Omi chat room, so we have to be very careful talking about price predictions. All right, I've never wanted to do a price prediction for Omi because it's impossible. Okay, I've tried doing a burn prediction. That's impossible too. None of the burning mechanisms are even available yet. I don't even know what comparables to use on other projects to get an idea of what each burning mechanism that has been planned for Omi will even generate, right? So when we talk about bronze tickets, how much Omi can we burn with bronze tickets? I don't even know, because bronze tickets have never existed. And I don't know what other projects to go to get an idea of what kind of demand can be created by that. So it's really pie in the sky. And I'm going to give you an example of what I did in the past, and I'm going to build on that for a price prediction. But shout out Gasman. Gasman started the conversation about what are different price predictions possible. Gasman and LeBronson, we were all talking about it, about different potential. I mean, like I'm telling you, with prices and even the burns, it's like getting a darter, just throwing it, because we really don't know where it is. Don't be confident. All right. Don't be confident. LeBronson was saying that he understands cycles. I don't care what cycles you understand. We don't know what the future holds when it comes to these speculative coins. At the end of the day, it's not like you're buying the stock market. It's not like we have a well-established coin like Bitcoin where you can actually start looking at the cycle, so much volume, we have $1 trillion market cap, all that stuff. Omi is still considered, in my opinion, very speculative. It does not have utility. If you consider 10 million in the app utility, then you have a little bit of utility. But to me, it doesn't really have utility, because even those MCP points do nothing for you. So as they progress the app and they build the app and they get Omi to be a little bit better, maybe we'll get more reliability in this price momentum. I'm also concerned about the fact that Omi in the past, we did have that whole gem scandal thing going on. I don't know how much of that was involved with Omi as well. There's billions of these things out there, but so my guess, your guess, I don't know. Nobody can know. You can't be confident with this stuff. We don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to try anyways, just for fun. I'm going to try to see if I can do some kind of price predictions, but I want to shout out Gassman and LeBronson, who are the inspiration for this video. And LeBronson did come out. He's predicting that he thinks that in the next bull run, it's going to hit 0.05 and 0.07. So that's his prediction. Okay. So carrying on. I'm going to remind everybody about the Omi Daily Burn burn sheet. If you want, you can go to his X. You can find the one pinned at the top here. You can click it and you can check it out. So if you click that, you're going to see how much is burned. There's 270. I don't know if you guys can see here, but there's 270 billion in the current active circulating supply. I'll tell you right now, I did a burn video back in April and it was already 270. So basically this year, we've had like an incredibly snail's pace burn rate on Omi for a number of reasons. One of that being that there is no utility. There's no demand for the coin other than people buying, flipping, or accumulating. And there really just there's no burn mechanisms to really burn this thing in a meaningful way. So there's really hasn't been any burn. Secondary market sales at the time, like we talk about primary and secondary fees, there was, we know that was coming from another wallet, but we need other burning mechanisms so that people are actually burning their Omi for meaningful reasons. And that should help accelerate than what we're getting right now, which is like flatline, basically what the burn rate is. So like if we take a look at Omi's price today, it's at 0.00066 right now. It's had quite a dip recently. And we can get market cap. So the way I'm going to do this price prediction is I'm going to pull up my Excel here. I'm going to go back to my burn sheet. It's actually quite intimidating. Okay. I had a video back in April where if you look at this, you guys remember this got taken down. This used to be on the website, on the Omi token portal. It got taken down. And until something is put back up, I can't confidently say that any of these burning mechanisms are still going to be valid. I know bronze tickets are like kind of confirmed. I think it's on the current Omi token portal, but not all of them are there. So this video, I'll tell you right now, the price prediction, just forget it. Like I'm just doing this for fun. I'm going to give you as a matrix of all the different options, but it's still very, very uncertain. Though at least in terms of value, I can re-show you something that's been taken down, which was the Omi burn network. So as a reminder, you're going to be able to burn Omi by fast tracking. If you remember, they talked about tiers, and there's MCP points, and there was tiers. I don't know if the tiers are still a thing, but there was going to be 100% of fast tracking tiers will actually be burn Omi. So if you were tier 3 and you staked Omi, you want to pay to go and fast track to a higher tier, you can burn 100% of the Omi to do that, and that's going to go to the reserve wallet. There was early unstaking. If you were staking and you want to unstake, you get a fee, a withdrawal penalty. That was going to be burned. If you wanted bronze tickets, every Omi you spend to buy those bronze tickets, that's going to be burned. If you want buyer fees, 100% buyer fees for peer-to-peer OUP when you're buying, I think, Omi from somebody else, those buyer fees were going to be burned. And then there's seller fees and crypto pay-in fees of 2.8% that was going to be burned as well. So this was like the network of how they were planning to burn Omi. It has since been taken down. So until I don't really care if this was the plan, and then we're kind of saying, oh well, if this was the plan, they're obviously going to keep doing this. No, we know how it is with VeVe. You cannot just assume they're going to still do this. They say they're going to do things, and sometimes they don't. So we cannot be 100% sure that all these burning mechanisms will still be like this in this way. Also, they might add burning mechanisms. There might be new ideas, right? So it could go anyway. But back then, this was it. And I have no way of guessing how much all of these combined are going to burn as a whole. I have no clue because I have no history to look at. I have no comparable that I can look at and be like, okay, we know that over the last year, we've burnt this much Omi fast tracking. Let's project that into the future. None of this stuff exists. So we have to really just be extremely, kind of vague with our guess. So what I did is I created a burn matrix. I just basically put down the number of years. I used historical standard deviations and kind of the burn rate to kind of just do a random walk. It's called the random walk theory, to kind of just guess and hover around how much you're going to burn on average per year, and just kind of simulate what we're going to end up with in the future. And so you can see I start at 1% here, which is actually what we got this year. We're pretty much at a 1% burn rate right now. But at the time, based in the past, I mean, I had 11% burn rate here. You can see how the Omi will come from 270 down to 10. You go 20% burn rate, 272 down to 500 million. Like, this is in the year 2050. So just to give us a sensitivity analysis of like how much Omi will be left over if they can achieve these burn rates. I think back in the hype when they were like killing it, and like, you know, the whole kind of gem scandal was around and nobody really knows what was going on, I'm pretty sure we hit a burn rate of 11%, and the OUP didn't exist at that time. So there was nothing there. I do think that the OUP is going to be something where, you know, if it as a whole combined, it'll probably provide a decent burn rate. But we got to know where we're at right now to guess where we're going to be. So right now we're at 1%. So we're burning at a snail's pace. And at this pace, nothing ever changes. In the year 2050, we're at 205 billion Omi. That's a lot of Omi. Okay. So since we have a burn rate, I can also guess a market cap. Depending on the market cap of Omi, I can get a general idea of what the price is going to be, because it's going to be just the market cap divided by the number of coins. And market cap is a little bit easier for me to guess because we have previous data on market cap. So if you go to the Ecomi price here, if you go to CoinGecko, you can actually hit market cap and you can look at the historic market cap. Back in the highs of January, where things just got out of control, we had a $4 billion market cap. And it was on the rise from 400 million right before that massive pump, 2 million, and then it just got out of control. And now, over the last little while, last 2 years, it has now hovered around 200 million, a $200 million market cap. And this is without any kind of burning mechanisms, and this is without any utility. So it's sort of flatlined. It's found its stability now at 200 million. And that's important information. And I wanted another comparable. So here's a great coin like XRP. I'm not saying that Omi will ever achieve XRP status, but just to get an idea of these market caps, look at XRP. You know, it's kind of right now at 26 billion market cap. At an all-time high, it was at like 76 billion. So like you can see on the other extreme, a coin that's extremely popular, what kind of potential it has. I won't even get to Bitcoin. But that gives you, this is like the fifth ranked coin, right? So some people think Omi's going to be, you know, Amazon, Walmart of the world. If that's the case, we should start seeing these kind of market caps, right? I don't think that's going to happen, but, you know, at least we have something to work off of 200 million. So if I go back to my spreadsheet here, and let's just assume we continue with this stable $200 million market cap, okay? There it is. So at a 1% burn rate, we're going to end up in 2050 at 0.0009, which we know probably will not be the case. We know that the market cap of 200 million, that market cap already has a standard deviation between like 400 million, 150. So we already know we're in that range, but let's just use it for now as a number. So let's look what happens as we increase the burn rate. Let's say we can achieve the 11% burn rate back to in like the crazy highs. I know this is probably really hard for you guys to see, but I'll do the best to explain it. So at 11% burn rate, assuming the market cap is around the same now, we're going to end up with, you know, 2050.019. Someone said in 3 years, you know, in 3 years, we're looking at, let's say, you know, 0.001. So you can see that the burn rate alone at this market cap isn't enough. And we need to do better on the market cap in order to get actual meaningful gains. But 0.001 is something that I don't think most people, they're not expecting that. They're not going to be happy with. So a market cap of 200 million, it's not going to fly. That's kind of the bear case. That's what it is right now. There's absolutely no utility. There's no burning mechanisms. So this is an unrealistic market cap, I think, for the future, assuming VeVe does deliver on Omi utility. Okay, so let's go up a little bit more. Let's go to the other extreme. At the all-time high, VeVe or Omi hit a market cap of 4 billion. you can see how crazy the numbers change, okay? At this current burn rate, at that market cap, you're looking in 2050 at a 0.019 price, okay? But we have to assume that they're going to bring in utility. And let's go back to the 11%. At 11%, you start seeing now some meaningful gains. So is it that crazy to think that they could get that burn rate back up to 11%? OUP is actually burning on average 11% OMI per year because there's billions of these things. And, we start seeing that like by 2030, let's say, 2030, we're at a 0.037 price. Okay, so that's a long time from now. It's another, let's say we're at the end of 2023, so another 6 years from now. If they can deliver on OUP and we can re-hit all-time highs of $4 billion market cap, now we're looking at a price of about 0.037 in the year 2030, which is 6 years from now. 3 years from now, we're looking at 0.02. So this is extreme $4 billion market caps. Now, let's just say it does hit the all-time high. This is where it gets pretty funny, guys. People always talk about $10 OMI, right? You saw all the videos about $10 OMI. Well, for $10 OMI to happen at the all-time high, so if we go back to the market caps where we had the all-time high of 4 billion, they would need to burn on average 21% per year, and you'll hit $10 OMI in 2050. Okay, so think about that. Okay, you'd have to hit a burn rate. You're burning 20% of the entire supply up until 2050, and you have to maintain a market cap of 4 billion, which they achieved back in January of 2022 when things were just out of control and unrealistic, and who knows how much of that came from fake gems. Okay, how many people were converting that and somehow getting it? Like, we don't know what people were doing, what was going on. All we know, there was some shady stuff going on. So to hit $10 OMI, it is mathematically possible, but I would say it's extremely unlikely. Okay, and I'm doing that because I'm saying the highest market cap, you have to return back to 4 billion, and you're gonna have to burn at 21%. Let's just say they are able to, the OUP, let's say the OUP is able to come to like a 10% burn rate. In 2050, you're at 28 cents, 0.28, right? So still, a lot of you will be very happy with that. From today's numbers, it's crazy. I just think that some of the numbers I hear get throwing around, like, it just makes me wonder if that's actually the case. Like, when I start putting the math down and I start looking at the market caps, I don't know. I mean, just to please the bulls, okay? Let's just say it's not 4 billion. Let's say they hit an XRP level market cap, okay? 70 billion. I mean, this is just another level. At the current rate, you're still only going to get to 34 cents. But like, let's just say you are able to get to that 10%. We're looking at a $5 OMI in the future. All right, so a $70 billion market cap. Like, your XRP I think it's a reasonable OUP, and I'm guessing, this is a guess, a reasonable OUP burn rate of 10%, you'll get the $5 OMI in the year 2050. So as of now, I have no way of knowing what is a reasonable market cap in the future, and I have no way of knowing what is a reasonable burn rate, because the burn rate does have a significant effect on the price of OMI. As we get more and more info, I save the spreadsheet, I just build on it. So as things start getting rolled out and we start actually understanding real amounts of burn for each burn mechanism, we can start maybe guessing a little bit better what that burn will be. But I think, long story short, based on market caps, based on what I'm seeing, $10 OMI is mathematically possible. But I think it's just like, it's such a long shot that, like, it's just funny to even talk about. Now let's talk about $1 OMI. That's another big deal, right? So back at 70 billion, a 10% rate at 7 billion, at 70 billion, we're talking about in the year, let's see where this lands. You get $1 OMI in the year 2035. All right, 2030. That's a $70 billion market cap. So if we go back, we put this back to the previous all-time high of 4 billion. All right, and this is a lot of numbers. I hope you guys are following along, because yeah, it's like there's just so many options that, like, you could punch in wherever you want to the spreadsheet and just get an idea of what the price is going to be. And I would love to hear your comments below, like, what you guys think the market cap will be. What do you guys think is a good average burn rate over the long run? But if I go back to a $4 billion market cap at 10% burn rate, we will never hit $1. At the all-time high in 2050, we'll be close to 28 cents. Okay, so your guess is as good as mine. I already showed you that at a 21% burn rate, we'll hit $10 in 2050. But, I'm going a little bit more on the lower end here, 10%. I think that's fair. If we're at 1% right now, I think 10% is very generous, actually. We're still looking at a 38 cents all-time high. Somebody asked in 3 years. So this is 2023, 2024, end of 2025. In 3 years, maybe we can say if it finds a way to hit its all-time market cap, 0.02. If it can go back to its $4 billion market cap, we're at 0.02. Let's say it doesn't hit that. Let's say just it goes back to, let's say, a 1 billion market cap. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Don't want to trip on my mind. 3 years later at 10%, you're looking at 0.0045. Okay. So we got to be, I need your guys' help with this, guys. Okay. I did the best I could here. I showed you the burning mechanisms. I'm making I don't know if it's going to be, an average mean of burn of 1%, 10%, 21%, but we're at 1% right now and there's no burn. So we know we're going to go up from there, but is it going to be 2, 10? I used a lot of 10. So that's helpful to kind of decide where the price is going to be. And then the market cap, what's a comparable? I don't really know a good comparable to Omi. Maybe you guys can give some recommendations on what would be a good comparable of maybe a coin that has successfully brought in burns. Another coin that's done a good job bringing in some burn mechanisms, kind of a similar, industry where, people are burning things for a game, something. Just give me some ideas down below, and maybe we can figure out where on this chart is a good way to predict the price. And again, this is not financial advice, and it's absolutely pure pie in the sky, made up, just having some fun. And shout out to the Omi chat for giving me the inspiration to do this video. I love doing Omi videos like this. I love using data to try to like make some decisions. And basically based on the data, we hear a lot of people saying, this price. Well, let's back it up, right? Like if we're going to predict a certain price, let's say we're going to predict $1 Omi, let's back it up. What does the burn rate need to be? What does the market cap need to be? What are comparables that we can use? And right now I'm very shady on the comparables. The more comparables we can find, the higher the level of confidence we can of maybe a half decent prediction. But right now, all I have to say is that with the information available, this is like slim to none. And you could look at those charts on your screen and kind of figure out, maybe you have your own idea of what that average burn rate should be. Maybe you have your own idea of what that market cap is going to be, and you could see where you land on that chart. So curious to know your guys' thoughts. Let me know comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the superstar family, hit the bell notification button to get every single video every single day. Also, thank you to our VIPs, $2.99 a month, Star percentage name master, spreadsheets, giveaways. Guys, thank you all so much. Take care, and we'll see you next one. Bye-bye.